This is Soren, your chess friend, and we are about to do some puzzles together, rushes or just normal standard puzzles, analysis of the super games that are taking place right now. We're talking about the Chess Guild Cup. You could see the banner on the screen right now. And we've got the Super Bet in Warsaw, Poland, with some super grandmasters clashing one another. So there's plenty of chess content for you, for all of us guys. Really, there's a lot. There's probably the best times to be alive for a chess player, for a student, for a teacher, for a chess master. The best time to be alive, technologically, as connection and as a chess content to learn and improve and grow. So enough of the gibberish talking, and exactly as we said, we're gonna do some puzzles now. Let me just double check very briefly here on my end if I've got anything with. Yeah, they still pestering me with that 60 frames per second. Yeah, I've done this thing. How the heck does it still show me that? Probably I gotta go to, after I finish the stream, I've gotta go to the settings and operate over there. So I'm on OBS now. Do they show me something? Audio, video, output. No, not that one. Not that one. What are those represent? I think someone's told me at some point. Here they are. Okay, cool. We'll leave it as it is now. I guess we'll do it after because there is some output happening. Okay, puzzle rush we said? Or just normal probably. And the daily puzzle being Monday and stuff. What have we gotten here? Where is the... Oh, I'm in Czech. I'm in Czech and I was just looking for strange things. And that ate up a few seconds of my time. Oh, I'm in a fork here. But if we play queen to g3, then should be a checkmate here. We've got on f2, we've got here the bishop on g4. We have gotten queen, if I'm correct. We've got a fork here. And this guy, we've got... I think we're taking the rook first, right? Yes, we take the rook because then we check and capture the rook back like this, in this way. Right, white to move. Okay, white to play. We got a checkmate here. We've got a fork and queen captures and checkmate in two. After we take the bishop, it's a background checkmate. Okay, now we've got knight that does the job, and we've got it discovered now. Now, which way do I go? This way? I think I go this way. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Oh, that's a nice deflection. Wait, what did I say? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's a nice deflection, isn't it? Well, I'm winning the other rook then. That's fine. Fine by me. Moving out of check. Oopsie daisy. Still, I'm not very fast though, as I should be. Let me try checkmate on. Well, I'm in check now, so let's just move. Okay. Goes like this. Well, I think I gotta take, they take, and I take, right? That must be the way. Okay, let's take the queen, and now capture the rook. Should be the correct way. Check. Oh, that was a subtlety, and I had missed it. This one. Yeah. Okay. And okay, where do we go? This, I think, and this, I think, and captures, and black to. Oh, we've got a king's opposition. Where are pieces here? Okay. Oh yeah, we've got a fork. So of course, absolutely, we've got a fork here. We've got this one, and oh, we're getting checkmated straight away. So what's the... Oh, yeah. Back rank again. And we've got a discovered here, guys. We do have a discovered. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where do I go? How do I deal with that? Do I do like this? Okay, and now, what do I play? Check here. So what do I win? Oh, man, but I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Right, that's the thing with the puzzle rush. You're running out of time very quickly. And you're making mistakes. Oh my days, it's a queen sacrifice. But it took me a bunch of seconds to just do that. Can you imagine? Now, we might be having rook sacrifice here. And again. I mean, you could do them normally, I'd say. But, you know. That's... Oh, but I'm... Oh. Okay, should we do... check first? We could do check first, like this. And then I'm running out of time. Okay, this 3 times attacking, so we should be winning material there. 30 seconds? Yeah, right. Let's try this one. Yeah, that might be just in time. 4 more things to... Oh, I'm pinned, but that one works. 29, and do I need to... Okay, 30 and take 31. You know, I'm sure we could do better. And I've got some daily games now in suspension. I mean, I'm playing them. It's 1 day per move, so let me just go there. So I'm playing my friend Tom now. Oh, they get the rook there. So practically, if I take, they're going to take with discovered. Now that's very unpleasant. That is unpleasant as well. I wonder if I should do... Guys, so no assistance. So this one is for real. Let me just see. If I do b3, I think that's the best way to undermine the pawn structure. You can't have them all. But now, if they capture, I reckon I could take with the pawn. If they take on h4, I could then just capture on c4 with either bishop or queen. I don't think it should be... I mean, b3, right? If they do nothing, or if they just push the pawn, I'm going to take this guy. If they play rook on b7, probably I'm going to capture. Probably b3, so I'm not going to spend any more time here. I'm going to submit the move as it is. So now I'm playing my friend and my former student, Tom. And I'm learning from the game I'm playing against him. So that's a mutual benefit. Thank you for the game, Tom. I don't know if you tuned in, if you're logged in. But I am learning from the game I am playing with you, my friend. So, okay. So far, so good, my chess friends. 31 puzzles at the minute now. Daily puzzle being Monday. That shouldn't be... So, Alex, if you're watching, just tell me if sound is decent, please, babe. Thank you. Hanging out. Really? Okay. Black to play. Ah, the rook is on prey. So I'm attacking this one, but the rook is on prey. Is there any other stuff, or should I just trade off rooks? I should trade off rook, because if I play rook a1, so if I do rook a1, and if they play, for instance, rook c2 to c1, then I'll just take, then they take, and then I'm winning the piece. So I think that makes sense. So taking and capturing. Okay, but we all agree, guys, that Monday puzzle aren't particularly the most difficult. So, and my colleague Liam, I'm playing him too, but I gotta take my... So that's an interesting one here. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this guy off the board now and putting pressure on the rook. So that's quite attacking. If that's not attacking, I don't know what is. I don't know what it is. So I got to take, and I'm just going to submit it now. So bishop takes on g5. Oopsie daisy. So I'm going to take this pawn. I'm going to attack the rook here on d8. And I think looking very good. The rook's got to move. They can't really capture here, I reckon. So let me just take this pawn and submit the move. So now they captured on e3. So I don't know, Liam, if you're watching or not, but my option now would be bishop h6, with more than obviously targeting the e3 pawn. So that's exactly what I am going to do, because I don't think that this structure can be challenged, and not at the minute. And I'm not very much keen on pushing d5 because the danger is going to go down with the pawn, and I'm going to create, actually I'm going to help white create a passed pawn, and I really don't want to do that. So I don't know if Liam, you're going to be revisiting this game, or you're going to be tuning in or watching it, but that's exactly my plan. I'm going to do bishop h6. Oops, did I submit? Okay, let's submit the move. So bishop h6, that's the move that I play. So now he moved the rook. Now that requires a little bit of thinking. I don't want to rush it because it's one day, and I really want to play only the correct moves here. So now I've got a couple of good moves here. That would be one. That would be one. I don't think they can push, can they? No, they can't do this, man. I think they're going to lose very quickly. So I'm going to push this one, and f6, that's not going to work, because I'm just going to take this guy with check. So I think I'm just going to play this. I might just be playing. Let me just think about this move for a second. h6, if they push, I'm going to push. So I'm going to pause it. Now probably h6 is my intention here. Probably h6. That's a correspondence daily game. I want to make very sure. I want to be sure about the moves that I'm playing. I want to be very sure about these moves. Now here I'm tempted to play something like e6 and then queen to d8. And this possible scenarios, probably some of that. Probably some of that. Okay. Let's go to chat isn't showing up. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for chat isn't showing up. Really? Because I've got no message. So Alex, if you hear me, can you please just type in hi? What? You're not serious. Really? Oh man, I haven't seen the messages because I haven't uploaded. Right, so now I'm seeing you. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the message. Alex, I wasn't aware. Blue Crow, Octochess. Guys, hello Karma. Chandu, I have just read your messages, ladies and gents, my friends. I haven't seen them. Now I'm seeing them, and I think because Alex was very kind to notify me, actually now I can I can see the whole thing here. Oh man, if Alex didn't tell me, I would have known nothing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this. Yeah, okay, so I've got it now. That's awesome. Yes, I can confirm, Cloud, now I am able to read messages at this very second. And I think it appears, it should be appearing on your screens as well, guys. Is that the case? Yes, Karma, of course. Send me an unrated. Let's do a 3 minutes unrated friendly game. So let's see how we do with that one, and then we're gonna be increasing. Chandu, I remember you, man. You were the guy that had to go to school, and it was very late in the night, and you would just keep chatting, staying on my stream rather than sleeping. It's nice to see you again, Chandu, Baba. Nice to see you again, my friend. Yes. So, did I miss another message? Hold on a second. Is this thing being uploaded? I hope it's being uploaded. Unrated, no worries. Chino Karma, type in the username and I'll try and find you on the chess.com network, and then I'll be sending a challenge. Okay? Okie doke. So if you type it in, I'll try to find you, and then I'll issue a challenge. You don't need to worry. I will create it then. That's okay. Rookie check, you're saying. So, you new on chess.com or something? How new are you? Rookie check as you have advised me. Okay. Oh, you've been playing for a while. So, I could say Bună seara, Alex, pentru că vorbesc de asemenea și română. And the name seems to be Romanian, so that's very cool stuff. Alright, so we'll be playing you. We'll be playing you, Alex. Bună seara. Cool stuff, dude. So, let me send the challenge now to Alex, and I'll be playing them. Let's make it 3 minutes unrated then, and let's see how we're doing. So we're going to be playing random color, but unrated. until I get to know the persons. You played for a couple of weeks. You played for a couple of weeks. Yes, Clau, of course you can. So now, Alex, I'm waiting for you to actually accept the challenge so we can actually kick it off. As soon as you so you need to accept it. Okay, so it's outgoing. Yeah. So you play for a couple of weeks, Alex. Okay. So keep with the development of the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to play. I wanted to push d5. That's not what I want to do. That must have been a mouse slip or something. Okay. Anyway. Let's try make a pin here and see how we're doing. Yes, Clau, of course, you can be next. We can definitely try that. Should I try open up there or should I just develop first? Okay, let me just play this one first. Okay, so guys, thanks for being here. Thank you, Clau, Alex, the other Alex, Chandu Baba. Good to see you, folks. That is very kind for you. Okay, yeah, we'll be increasing the time, Alex. We'll be increasing the time after this one because I'd like you to think a bit more. So don't stress out about it. We'll be playing another one. It's unrated anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so you traded a piece for a pawn. And normally, Alex, we don't want to give up on material that easily. We would like to trade a knight for a knight, a bishop for a bishop, the value of the pieces. Now, probably I am just going to trade on f3 because I'm up in material and I'm giving white a little bit of a challenging pawn formation here. And an isolated pawn island here. That pawn island looks fine, but these guys are doubled up on the f file. I might be able to attack them a bit. Okay, I'm just looking for trades as much as possible. So I haven't got no other master plan here, nothing else in particular. I am looking only for trading off pieces. So when you have material advantage, Alex, you would like to trade off everything so you simplify and went on to winning quicker if possible. Okay, so you're attacking this one in particular. Let me try perhaps this. Okay, let me try this. Yes, we'll be playing a couple of training games, and I think we'll be increasing a little bit the time, Alex, here. So I'd like you to take your time and think. Karma Origins, I'd like you to take a little bit of time and to be discussing the choices you want to play. Alex, do you attend the club on Saturday? Sorry, mate. Is that Alex or another Alex? Sorry, I'm just asking. Because, I mean, I know a few Alexes. I got a few Alexes on my friends list and stuff, so I need to make sure which Alex is that, or is just a random Alex. I mean, I don't know you personally. Do I? Do I know you personally, Alex? Are you attending the club on Saturday? Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Ah, okay, so you were another Alex, yeah. Okay, so I know 3-4 Alexes, so that's why I'm asking. I know 3-4 at various clubs, and just wanted to make sure you're not one of them or anything. But that's fine, no worries. So Alex, nice meeting you, mate. Okay. It's good we also sharing the mother tongue. So de asemenea noi vorbim și română, putem vorbi și limba română pentru exemplificare. But we're going to be speaking English just for, you know, making it more universal in approaching and other guys also understanding what we're saying. So, what do I want to do here? Oh, you're targeting also my guy here. So let's play a funky one a bit, I guess. That would be the funky move. which is not that funky, but yeah, okay. Probably will be resulting in more pieces coming off the board. Either queens being traded, and then the bishop has to move, and yes, that is okay. That is okay. So now the bishop has to go again someplace else. Now it'll be captured. And Alex, you play for a couple of weeks, and I think you're doing great for someone that plays just for a few weeks. You said you play for a few weeks, so I'm pretty sure you'll be greatly improving at chess, Alex. Tune in when I'm streaming live, and I'll tell you many ideas. And hello, David there. Hello, brother. How's it going, Beratna? Okay. There was that film on Expanse, and they had a nice dialect. Beratna means brother. Okay, so what do we do? Well, we've got to check here. Oh, you go for my weakness. Yes. I need to shut off things here somehow, don't I? Let's just attack the rook, maybe. Yeah, so you play for a couple of weeks, and I think you're doing absolutely great. You're doing absolutely great. You're going to be playing way better and stronger and faster. We're going to be analyzing. You just gave material, Alex. At some point, you just gave me a piece on f3. So that was, I know, it's fine. It's just a matter of getting used to. Normally, Alex, don't get too upset, because normally in time crisis, even the super GM either don't see checkmate in one, or they just simply just blunder. So I mean, it's good for fun. Bullet and blitzes are very good for fun, but for learning, Alex, I would absolutely recommend you guys to play rapid games like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even longer time controls. If you got more time available on your hands, I would recommend you guys to do longer games. Yes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes plus 10, 15 plus 10, this kind of approaches. So the only blunder that you did here was just the F3 piece that you gave me. So actually, we can just go there very quickly. Yeah, so here I wanted to play D5. I don't know why the hell I just did that one. That was a mouse slip for sure. Okay, so let's just continue very briefly now. What is the game? Did the game disappear or something? Okay. Come on. Okay, so do you guys see it? Let me just double check if you guys see it. Okay. Wanted to make sure you see the same ammo, that we are on the same page. Yes, David. So I think I said Clow, and then I can play you, David, of course. So there's nothing in particular here. So if you look at the eval bar and everything, I think it's fine. So what did I... Okay. So here you are supposed to play something like h3 to just try... I hope you're watching, Alex Ungurano. So h3 here would have been the thing. And practically you just gave me... gave me a piece on e4. You gave me a piece on e4. So here, because I'm attacking your knight, you just do sort of like h3, in which case I either run away or take your knight or the pawn, then you're going to take my guy here. Yeah, of course I would have taken on g2, but at least you limit the damage in this fashion. So you could do that. Now, obviously, when you gave me the piece, it's going to get slightly more difficult for white to play, being a piece less. Okay, so now I'm going to play Clow and David, and then maybe we can play something longer, Alex, perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so that is unrated. Hello, Max. Yes, okay, let me just play our friend from Brussels. Oh, where is it? Whoa, did I miss it? Where is it? Ah, okay. So let's play our friend now. And what do I want to play here? Ah, okay. And then I think David said he wants to have a friendly one. Oh, let me take the knight back. I was just about to play a blunder. Oh my god. 3 minutes. Okay, what do we do here? Oh my days, we're trading off the queen so quickly. Oh man. Pin? Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's do pin. What do I want to do? Keep the pin, I guess. Although the Yes, that is correct, Alex. White can't really castle at the moment, but because the queens came off the board, Alex, spot on. But because the queens came off the board, it's not that big of a danger, so to speak. I mean, it's quite playable. Let me castle myself, though. Ah, I just missed something. I just missed out. He got me. So he should be winning here. Elo Max should be winning here because I was completely talking nonsense here. And obviously, I might be losing this game. Unless I manage to flag them. Dirty flagging. Why not? Dirty flagging. So now, from a material point of view, I'm doing worse. Alex, you should be winning this one, mate. I'm doing badly here. Should I go with the check? I don't think I have too many options, really. Ugh. This is bad. I'm doing badly here. Don't I? Oopsie daisy. I mean, the only chance to win here is just maybe I can flag my opponent. Other than that, this is bad. Really bad. Really, really, really bad. I'm doing really bad here. Ooh. Let's try this one, but that's a desperation. That's not a serious move. I'm just playing desperate chess. This is desperate chess. Blundered already. Alex, you should be capitalizing, dude. What is this? Should I do this? Oh, you're trading off things. Nice plan. Nice plan here. Okay, you're trading off stuff here. Oh, man. Very good game, Alice. Good one, brother. So you took the piece, you took my rook, and then that was incredibly difficult for me to stay in the game. Okay? Nice one. If you want a rematch, let's do it now, because then I'm gonna go playing David, who's also about starting a game. Yes, that would be. Sorry, guys, you got your nicknames. That would be Yellow Max, which means Cloud, which is not Alex, which is not David. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's try focus. Is it unrated? Yes, it's unrated. Let's go with this. Let's play this idea. So the Sunday, yeah, I'll tell you what's Sunday club. Let me just focus on this one here because it's a short, long story. It's one of the clubs that I'm currently attending, and I thought you are one of the attendees at that club. Where I have a few Alex, I think 2 or 3 Alexes over there. So let's see if I manage to pull a slightly more accurate game here. If possible, not blunder. David, after this game, either win or loss, I will be playing you. So after this game, whatever I do here, I think I will be just playing you. So after this game, win or loss. So I reckon, I don't know, 3 minutes, like in 6 minutes. Okay, is there any other tricks I'm not aware of? Let's try this. Let's make this. This. Not particularly keen on trading, I think. I think I'm not very keen on trading, but you kind of want me to trade. Oh, well. Okay, now what do I do? Let's try this. Castle long, very interesting. Is this the move I want now? Let's find out. Nice one. Let's try this idea. Right on time with that guy. I guess I have to do this kind of move. One more time. En passant. And now I've got to move again. Do you know, let me maintain this thing. I think I like it. Okay, you're coming down. Let me just try and double up some things here. I think that's important. I think that is important. Okay, let me go here, I guess. What's this? I think I still want to do it. Okay. What's this? Let's try it. Try to undermine something here. You're coming down with that guy, don't you? I have to. Yeah, I'll play you, David, as soon as we finish this game here. Right, so now there will be a check, and I should be able to win the queen here, following perhaps this check. It's very sharp here, but I think I should be able to win the queen. Oopsie daisy now. Let me move this one. Yes. Very good. Let's try another one. I wonder. Yeah, just wanted to get the queen a bit closer. Right, so if I don't talk too much and concentrate, I should be able to pull a better game. I should be able. So, thank you very much for this one, Alex. I'll be playing David. Now, David is quite a nice, decent player, looks to me. He just... no, it's not that huge accuracy. We both made mistakes, 4 mistakes myself, 7 mistakes Clow, and misses. We both had misses, both white and black. But he is a very decent player. Blue Clow is a very decent player. So, David, I think you said you would like to have a game, so you're more than welcome. Let's play a friendly, unrated game, guys, so no one's losing any points here. Let's do that, fellas. I think I'll start at 5:30, so let's just do that. Have you sent a challenge, David? Ah, sorry, mate. I'm sorry. That unrated, right? Okay. Right, so let's develop some pieces. So far, so good. You're playing the English opening, so that's how I react to this. Normally go into the Indian, Anglo-Indian, the English opening, and now the Indian, and I'm going to do a fianchetto. I'm also going to do a fianchetto. Well, depends. Let's see what you're playing. I mean, I don't know what you're going to play. That's for sure. So we got a bit more time here. So you do the same stuff. Nice one, Alex. When in doubt, fianchetto. Very nice one. Yeah, it might work. It might work. Not in all situations, but in not a bad way to secure your king a bit more. And normally the bishop should be very strong over there, attacking along the diagonal. So that's very good. Well, you always need to. I mean, Assuming if you do Rapids game, you should have more time on your hands to assess the position. Or if you do Correspondence Daily game, you definitely should be watching it in more depth, Alex, and take decision based on continuous collection of data. So it's not, you shouldn't be rushing it through. Like now, I'm playing a guy from our club, Liam, and the position is. I mean, I have an idea. I think I know what I'm doing, but I really want to look at it at least 5-10 minutes. Take a right decision there because the game is very sharp. So you started a couple of weeks, and I can see you heard of the London system and the Karo Khan. Yeah, of course. That's very good for white to play the London system, and Karo Khan is very good for black, which is c6, d5. You answer to e4 by white. So e4 can be met with the Sicilian. Alex Ungureanu can be met with the Sicilian c5, and there are many variations there. You could play against the e4 with c6. That's the Karo Khan. c6 and then d5. Now, David played knight g5, which in principle would be interesting, but now I think David might be a little bit premature because I'm going to send the knight back unless you got a sideline and I'm not accustomed to. But I guess you have to move the knight back. So that was a little bit of an adventure, and I don't guess, yeah, and I suspect knight to g5 at this stage is maybe a little bit too quick, too early, too premature, they say it. So because I think, David, it's like we've lost a little bit of tempo. Tempo, it means you lost the time. You got to move the piece back where they were. So you're going to move the knight back on f3, and that gives black an opportunity to develop another piece. So that's what I'm saying by losing a tempo. That's what I say by losing a tempo, my chess friends. Is that right? So now you want to give me a full knight. So if I'm going to take, you're going to take my pawn. I understand that. But still, I don't think there is too much to be winning here. Even if you take, I think that was a bit of a blunder, David. Ah, misclick, man, that happens. It happens. It does happen. It does happen. Okay. Uh, one, two. Oh, so you're attacking 3 times here, this guy. I think I'm gonna take the pawn here. That's gonna be a bit of a sharp game, but anyway, I'm interested in any possible trading that might be happening. That's very good for black. Yep. Okay. Now there's the prospect of a knight on c2, if I'm correct, and that will be targeting 2 rooks simultaneously. So one rook will be captured. Probably, I don't know if bishop d2 might be the best take here to just try and connect the rooks. But a knight on c2 targets rook on e1 and rook on a1. So white probably can play something like bishop d2, but that's already losing a rook. So a rook is going to be captured now, and yes. Anyway, it's unrated, so no one is losing anything. Bishop g4. I wouldn't do bishop g4, Alex Ungureanu, because if I do bishop g4, my knight has to stay on f6 all the time looking after the bishop. So I really don't want to do this. Not mentioning that my opponent might be playing h3 at any moment, and then I have to move the bishop again. So yeah, I understand what you're saying about the possible attack on e2, but as long as the knight on c3 stays there, I'm not going to take that e2 pawn. Anyway, previously my knight was on d4, and I understand that. But still not my first choice. Still not my first choice. We're going to be playing another one, David. Also unrated, so that's okay. I think I'm gonna trade now. Yeah, when you have material advantage, you want to trade. So now the move that trades more would be knight a4, which attacks the queen and attacks the knight, and queen is being targeted. And yes. Okay, I think I'm gonna attack the knight. They could push the pawn, but I suspect after king to h8 is not too much to achieve for white, because that's just a blockade, and then I could just simply continue the game in normal fashion. It could be anything now, but yes, that was now probably anything works here. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably just take the rook now. Okay, that was okay. Let's do another one. Yeah, when you start giving pieces, blunder, like I did when I played the Clow, and I gave him the rook, I just didn't, I wasn't there, I wasn't present, I didn't see it. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. So, David, shall we go for another one, or I'm going back and playing Alex Ungurano if he wants to play again, or just let me know, guys. Okay. Alrighty. So, David, you want to play another game, or should I play Alex again? So, Alex, let's make it then, I don't know, 5 minutes and 5 seconds increment, or you want to go for 10 minutes, Alex? I don't know who, if you guys want to play another one. If not, I'm going to do more puzzles. Yes, of course. Okay, so 10 minutes. Unrated then. What was your nickname? Rookie Check or something? What was it? Sorry, I don't. Type it in again, brother Alex. What was it? Or you can challenge me unrated. Aha. Okay, let me type it in again. Rookie. Rookie Check, you said? Okay. Ah, yeah. Here you are. Okay. Right. Let me issue a challenge. Let's play, you said, something like 10 minutes. Okay, let's just do it 10 minutes. And let's play it. Ah. Yeah, I'm going to be playing you, David, again. I reckon after we do this game with Alex, I will be playing you, David, for sure, if you're still there. So we're going to be discussing a bit more now during the game that we're playing. So, and Alex, guys, if you haven't followed me on Twitch, you can do it, and perhaps subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you follow me on Twitch, you're going to get notified when I go live, so we can then have a look at your gear. So that's the Caro-Kann that you're playing here. Alex, you played the Caro-Kann with c6 and d5. Now there is a sideline that I'm playing here, so now you got two good ways to be dealing with that. You could either capture on e4, or you could play e6, but that will shut off the bishop in. Or you could play knight f6, that's good too. Now knight has to move again. What? Right, I think have you rushed it a bit, or maybe I'm missing stuff here? So the knight is under attack, and now you went for my queen, and I understand that. I totally understand that, but I wonder after f3. So f3 that I play here blocks the attack on my queen and attacks your bishop, Alex, and your knight is already attacked by the pawn. So what I'm saying is, although looks that you're creating some disturbances here, and it's got some virtues to forcing white to play f3 due to some incoming annoying queen b6 or as such, or bishop c5, but actually I think you're going to be dropping material unless you cook something, and this is a sideline I haven't prepared at all, and you're surprising me, and you know, so I'm not fully convinced about the efficiency to be doing bishop g4, which I think it's a blunder, and if we're going to ask the engine after the game had happened, I think the engine will be confirming that we did play a bit of a blunder with that move, Alex. So bishop g4 was a blunder in my understanding. Okay. Yeah, you want to do queen b6 probably and do something about ef2. So let me castle now whilst I have the time. Because then you won't let me. So if the e6 is being played, if bishop comes here, if queen comes on b6, I will not be able to castle. So let me just play d4 preemptively, so to speak. Okay, you shouldn't necessarily would have made the trade because that knight was quite good on e4. Now because I am one piece up, I will be looking to making trades. Alex, exactly in virtue of what I said, I just try to trade now as much as I can, because if I have one piece up, that's enough for me to win at some point theoretically. Okay, you want to push this guy and shut off my bishop. I understand that. Now you're going to take with check. And I've got to move. But my bishop is acting. So it's not a dead bishop. If I would have allowed c4, that's quite unpleasant for me. I don't want to have the bishop shut in by your pawn chain, you know. So you got a nice pawn chain here, and that would have shut my bishop. So I had to take. And again, I am keen on tradings as much as possible. Tradings. I want to trade everything so I can simplify and take advantage of the position. Playing bishop d2, I'm defending c3, and perhaps I will be threatening some c4 move on the next turn. So you may want to have a look at that one. There is c4 coming, and that would be attacking your queen. And challenging this pawn, which I'm attacking it like twice, with the pawn and with the bishop, and you're defending it once. So that might be resulting in more pieces being captured. Pawns, that is. Now you go for this pawn, so I can't really move the knight. So let me try something else. If it works. Okay, I think I'm going to give you that pawn, but I think it might be a bit of a poison pawn. This guy here. If I evaluate this one correctly. Probably it's playable. Okay, so far so good. Oh, well, apart from that bishop g4 that was attacking my queen, which was completely unnecessary because... was completely unnecessary. Actually, it resulted in a material loss. So queen must move. Queen must move. Unless you want to trade the queen for a bishop, which would be very bad. Obviously, but probably you know that. That's a bit of a blunder. c7 is not a safe square. Queen should have been going someplace else. Not too many optimistic squares. So that pawn, Alex, that pawn that you took on e5, I called it a poison pawn. Because once you accept it and looks like a free pawn, but actually the piece you're capturing with, namely the queen in our case, is being hunted then by other pieces, by bishop, like in our case, and it's not going to be very good then to having the queen hit by other pieces. So this game is going to be very difficult for black, if not quite impossible now, because white is having Not just that, a minor piece. We call it minor pieces, knights and bishops. It's not just a minor piece, but also the queen. So that's very tough now for black. Um, yeah. Okay. Right, I think I might have seen a bit of a tactic here. Let me just check one more time. Yeah, I think that might be doable. It's a bit of a tactic here. It's just e6 pawn really can't advise being taken the knight, because if pawn takes would be queen e6 checking, and you move the queen, the knight drops. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I'm gonna move the queen, obviously. I'm gonna move the queen, right? Well, I could take. Can I take with the rook? No, because you take with the rook, so actually it's not gonna be good. So I'm gonna move the queen, and it's still a lot of material for white here. Tons of pieces. Tons of pieces. Yeah, you're attacking my knight, but once I take with this guy, I suspect I could just make a battery and defending my knight. And yeah, it's quite problematic for black here now, because you've lost pieces. You gave me the bishop on g4, and then you gave me the queen on c7. So that's very, very, very difficult. When you're giving up pieces, when you blunder pieces, actually, we could say it's a bit of a game over now. But if the other guy maybe is unexperienced, or maybe just started, so they might be doing bigger blunders. But if you play someone slightly more experienced, it's a little bit of a game over. Also, I had this one, I reckon, previously, but I guess almost everything works here now. I didn't even took him. Okay, so knight's gonna drop now. The knight's gonna drop. Okay, thank you for the game. So one thing in particular happened, Alex, and that was namely bishop g4, which I absolutely do not. So that's a very good move you played here. There's nothing wrong with knight f6, but that's the problem. So this is the problem, actually. So this move. So if you watch the eval bar now, they give you plus 0.20 or something if you do a knight fd7. You say, or knight e4. I've seen that one also often being played here, but I think knight fd7 is actually the real deal. So you may want to do this one. Bishop g4 loses all of a sudden. All of a sudden loses. So bishop g4, although looks like white needs to, play something which allows you the tempo to run away. Actually, with f3, you really get in material deficit now, because you've got two minor pieces attacked by pawns. Oh, you're going to have a long chess career ahead of you, and you'll get used to it. There is no other way around it, Alex. Only by playing. So you're gonna be playing very many chess games, and at some point you will do some sort of management of the tension, so to speak. So you will get used to it sooner or later. So don't need to fret excessively. So David, thank you, Alex, for the game. David, I think he said, or I don't know, Klaus said, or David, I think, said something about having a rematch. Guys, if you want to do a rematch, let's do it. Uh, let's do it now, people. That is David. Yes, so I'll accept it now, David. So I'm developing my pieces, and that would be it. Now, black can play very many things, yeah? E6, D6, D5, you name it. Okay. E5, okay, that gives me a little bit of space, I guess. I think I want to do this. Maybe E6 would have been a bit better, I guess. Maybe, maybe. Do you? No, you have to move again. You have to move again. And I don't know where exactly this knight can go. So, David, I don't think E5. So, if you wonder... So, I guess the E5 was really too much of a... extending the center, David. You don't have to push E5. You have to do E6 or D6. Because I really can't find a good spot for the knight, because there isn't any. So knight is gonna drop. We can't save the knight. The knight has to go somewhere, and whatever you want to place that knight. You're welcome, Alex. You're welcome, man. So yeah, if you tune in when I'm going live, I think I might be telling you all the stuff that I'm thinking about, and I think he might be helping you at least to get to an intermediate level, and then we'll take it from there. So you got to decide, yeah, and deepen the London and the Caro-Kann that you're playing. Just be careful in the Caro-Kann you played against me. Just don't leave your pieces like, you put two pieces on pre, they said. Two of your minor pieces were attacked, Alex. So you can't do that. You're going to lose material. So next time, I hope you will be remembering to not play Bishop G4 when your knight is already attacked. So just pieces are dropping. And David, I hope that maybe next time, instead of playing E5, maybe you're going to play what I said, like E6 rather than E5, because that would be resulting in losing pieces. You're going to lose the piece. That's very good, Alex. Good stuff, man. You followed me on Twitch, so now you're going to get notified when I go live. And if you want, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. I've got the same username, Soren Chess Coach, and there are some videos over there, endings and stuff like checkmate, simple, basic checkmates. So if you want to have a look at that one, it might be useful. That is very good indeed. So, David, one single misstep, I would say. E5 was still manageable, but knight d4, David, actually was the move that resulted in the knight's loss. That was it. That was the thing. And now you have a material deficit, and it's gonna be slightly difficult now because you have 3 minor pieces and I've got 4. And it's just difficult. It's just difficult. For black now, you might be playing some decent games, some decent moves now, but it's gonna be difficult, I reckon. Especially white will be looking at trading as much as possible. Let me see what is going on here. I already think I want to trade more. Yeah, okay, cool stuff. Thank you very much, Alex. Okay. So now I'm going to attack your knight with a discovered attack, David. I'm going to attack your knight with a discovered attack. I took a pawn and your knight is being hit now. So I've just taken a pawn from you. And knight on h5 is being targeted by the bishop. So, although in principle it might have some virtues, but not in this position. Not in this position. So either get the knight back on f6, or really I can't fathom, or just take my knight. And obviously after you take my knight, David, the bishop on e2 will be taking the knight back. So now I have to move. Now the question is, what if I take on f7 though? Because I think it's interesting. Take on f7, king takes. Well, no, you know something? I'm gonna play it out. No, I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it by the book and. Yeah, I mean, probably I could have taken on f5. I might afford the luxury to give a piece on f5. Sorry, on f7. On f7 because king takes. But if I had the battery, probably with the queen and the bishop, I would have. But because I don't, I just don't do it. Sorry, I just played simple by the book. I just want to make sure that things are in control. I'm playing a positional chess now because I have a lot of material. So we shouldn't be giving pieces. We shouldn't be blundering pieces. That's very very important. I think that might be just working. Or did I rush it? Okay, let's find out. I think I might have rushed it. I think I might have rushed it. Yeah, I think that was a rushed decision on my part. The e4 to e5 push should have been delayed a little bit. You should have taken the pawn. You should have taken the pawn because my knight was pinned and your queen could have checkmate me on the back rank. Anyway, so I'm just going to play bishop to f4 because the pawn is slightly pinned. So to speak, the pawn, if it takes, queen is being captured, and if it goes forward, white already has 3 attackers for e4 square, David. So the pawn will be captured and queen will be caught up in the on the e file to the king. So that's going to be a bit difficult for the queen. So nothing phenomenal on my part. It's just the only stuff, David, is that you play d5 followed by knight d4, which practically loses after c3. That's it. Let's have a look here very briefly. Look at this one, David. I mean, after d5, David, look at the eval bar here. Gives white indeed a plus 0.16 or something like that. If, that is, if you get your knight to safety. Okay? And to my understanding, you gotta go back. Or knight e7, it doesn't bother you to block the bishop temporarily. So this kind of idea. Obviously, that's gonna lose immediately. So at this point, knight to d4 loses the knight immediately. And you can see the eval bar going very much up higher now because black's going to lose after c3. And that was it, David. Nothing else. So if you wonder why did it went like this, why did it go like this, it's just because of knight d4. And I guess black would like to try something else like e6, I guess might be better. d5 definitely stops any attempt. e5 is also playable, don't get me wrong, just that the e5 you gotta be careful. After d5 you mustn't do knight d4. You mustn't. You gotta look at b8 and e7 variations. That's not gonna be the case. Yeah, I'm gonna be sending you a text, Alex, and we're gonna be discussing. So knight f3, d6 now. Okay, so now, okay, there's no point now in following here because that's another invitation for white to take with discovered attack. So, okay, there's just... Here, I think maybe I rushed it a little bit. Although the agent favors here. But wait a second, you know what I thought? So if you were to take, obviously, I gotta play something like bishop d... No, not this one. Hold on a second. No. What I meant is... If you take here, exactly. Can I take on e5? I mean, if you capture this guy, probably I gotta go bishop b5 and actually queen is dropping, right? Fantastic. Yeah, okay. So all in all was simply, David, because you play knight to d4. That was it. Okay, I've got those games to be playing. All right, so guys, I think I'll wrap it up for now. No, that's okay, David. You will be getting very good because now you are actually learning in these training games, and now you will know, David. Just imagine how beneficial that is for your future games because now you know that you mustn't play knight d4, David. So you won't play knight d4 now. That's it. You're going to go knight back on b8 or back on e7. You're not going to make that type of mistake again. You know, that's absolutely fine. So you've learned something today. That's very good. So, guys, I think I will wrap it up. It's been 1 hour and 10 minutes, I guess. I'll wrap it up for the time being. Boys, and I think there's no girl, right? Or boys or girls, I don't know. So we'll be streaming again, guys. I think tomorrow after I finish the chess club that I'm going to somewhere in central London, I will be back. I reckon 6:30 p.m. ish, and or 7 p.m. ish, and I guess 1 hour 30 minutes, 60 or 90 minutes, guys. Depends on you. If you're coming, we'll be doing. If not too many people, probably will be shortening. Right, so Alex, I'll just send you a message after the live stream when we'll be discussing. If you're looking for one-to-one coaching, Alex, I'll be getting in touch with you after the live stream. Okay, cool stuff, people. Thank you, and see you tomorrow evening. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, guys, and subscribe to YouTube, and you get notified. Thank you very much, fellas. Nice seeing you again today.